People has their motion regarding August 6th hearing. There is a motion, I believe, from the attorneys. We're waiting on the attorneys. We're still waiting on the attorneys.
While we're waiting, I have a question. I would like to know whether the objections were filed timely according to the SOP. It's in section 7B of the provisions. No, whether the objections from counsel were filed timely, because those are listed as 24 hours to the clerk treasurer, and it lists the provisions that have to be in the objection. No, my question is, was it filed timely? That one, it was that.
He's talking about the motion to continue, I believe.
Yes. Correct. Yes, to explain. Yes, I believe so. It was filed timely. Yes, I believe so. Okay. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. And then I understand that this is available by soon.
Can the attorneys please identify themselves?
Jennifer Meltzer, attorney for the City of Shelbyville Administration, Chief of Police Dwinger.
Okay. Can you hear us?
I can, sir. Thank you.
Can you state your name, please? And
Jennifer Meltzer, city attorney for the City of Shelbyville, specifically Chief of Police Dwinger.
Counsel for Peoples has a motion. Okay. Can you please state your motion?
Yes, we are seeking to continue the hearing for another date, as we were able to participate in the hearing date that was selected, as you can see by the email exchanges. And I have a mediation that has been scheduled for August 6th, which is the hearing date that was selected. And we're not seeking to extend it out for, months at a time. If we can get a date for the following week, that will be fine.
Okay. Counsel for the city?
The city objects to the extension. If we want to move this hearing to a date that is sooner than August 6th, then the city agrees with that. We are open to any day next week or August 4th or 5th. at this point in time, the statute contemplates a speedy resolution to these types of disciplinary matters, not only in the interest of the officers, but also in the interest of the department. And as this has been pending for almost 60 days, that speedy resolution being pushed out any further, the city believes is unreasonable.
Okay, do I have a motion to continue the August 6th hearing for the case for Peoples? Hearing no second, motion's denied. Also, motion for the People's Council to appear, and I'm sorry, the order was out of order there, but virtually and electronically. I don't think I have to have a motion on that, but I'll ask for a second to hear that motion, which is a pretty obvious motion. Do I have a second for her to appear, both attorneys appear virtually?
I'll move to approve that.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, so second, all in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed? Any council, People's Council, City Council, City Attorney, any questions, comments? It's pretty much done now. There is going to be no continuance. August 6th is the date at 8:30.
And the commission wants us to file witness and exhibit list with the clerk treasurer's office no later than July 30th, correct?
Yes, and thank you. Both of those were together. So, yes, it was already been voted on in a previous meeting, so that July 30th date will stick also. Everything that we agreed to in last meeting is viable today. Nothing has changed. August 6th is the meeting, July 30th for all evidence to be presented to the clerk treasurer. Any questions?
No, sir. Thank you.
Nothing for me.
Any other motions?
Nope.
All right, thank you both.
Thank you.
Agenda. Okay, going on to new business, Judge Tandy to discuss guidelines for people's hearings. I think, Mr. Good, you're going to do that. Can you accommodate us, please?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Judge Tandy is not available today. He's out on vacation this particular week. I did have a discussion with Judge regarding the conduct of the hearing, and essentially, Judge Tandy intends to conduct the hearing in the same manner that he would conduct a civil trial. In terms of petitioner going first, respondent going second, opening statement, closing statement, cross-examination, and so on. He's a very experienced trial judge. We have two very experienced attorneys. I don't think that there will be any issue in the manner by which that hearing on August 6th is.
Okay. It's a little different than a trial in a courtroom. What I would like under state statute is for logistics, any witnesses that we deem to be or need to be cross-examined by this board will have that opportunity while the witness is here, instead of calling them back, going back and forth, just for the logistics purpose. So I don't think anybody has any issue with that. So after the attorneys go, and then we will have an opportunity at every juncture, and you don't have to, for each board member to question a witness if choose to. Is that acceptable? I mean, we have that in our state statute. I just want to make sure people are comfortable with that.
Yes, sir. I suspect it.
Okay. We will obviously call that day do the first three before we turn it over to Judge Tandy, call the meeting to order, roll call, and approve the minutes, and then Judge Tandy will have going forward. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, that is correct. I think the way that it works basically is, when Steve's gonna be calling laws and strikes, he's not gonna make
Right.
after all of the evidence has been presented. Then the commissioners will retire to deliberate and then return this position.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Do we need to issue subpoenas for the city's witnesses?
There is, the subpoena power exists. I think that it is the board that issues. Power.
Yeah, and I was going to get to that, Commissioner Williams. Is that your feeling that you'd like to have subpoenas? Because this has been going on back and forth too long, and our job is to be fair. We have to have a sense of fairness for both parties involved, but also to the city and to the citizens to make sure this is a fair and orderly hearing. So I think we need to issue subpoenas. I'm ordering the subpoenas issued. And I don't think I have to have a second on that, but I will just to make sure it's official. But is that your intent that you would like to have happen?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so you're going to put a motion? Will you state the motion?
I make that a motion, yes.
And I concur.
Okay, second the motion. The motion is to that subpoena be issued to the defendant Peoples and Peoples Council, also to the city council, and whoever else would be involved with that from this date forth, July 24th. So I think that's plenty of time. Usually, a week. I've seen as quick as a day, but we want to be fair. It's all about fairness. But I think going forward, we have to show that this case needs to be heard. It's gone on way too long. So we are ordering the subpoenas to be issued to all parties involved. And question to Mr. Good, Judge Tandy. Do we have, because we need to report to the Clerk Treasurer, his appropriation on what it will cost for him? I think you mentioned last time, $200 an hour.
Yes, I believe that's the rate.
Okay, do we need a motion? Do we need, because we don't have that, I think
it would be advisable, sir, to make a motion to $200 hourly fee.
Second.
Motion was to grant Judge Tandy $200 an hour for the date of August 6th or any date thereafter that is needed pertaining to this case only. The motion was given and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it, so ordered. Anything else you want to discuss about Judge Tandy? He will. I really am concerned about the court reporter. That's going to be okay too, and the expense involved in that. But
Yeah, I don't think that that's going to be any Clerk Treasurer's and
yes,
it's obligated to make sure.
okay, thank you.
Mr. Kim, did you second that last motion?
Yes,
Thanks.
you're welcome.
Any other discussion from the commissioners for Judge Tandy and the guidelines for that day? Okay. Number 8, Chief Dwinger discussed standard operating procedures. Chief, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We are in the process of updating the SOP so they're mission and trying to alleviate any discrepancies in those. It's report. I already took care of the report that I.
That it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I would like to make a comment, Chief. I had the opportunity to go through the suggested changes twice, and I thought they were very good. And exactly, and frankly, I like the stars that signify the changes. Made it easier for me to follow.
Obviously, we've been tasked with a very difficult decision here to vote on these rules in such a small time frame. I think it's everybody's understanding that these will be amended. At some point, we have that power and authority, correct? Is that true? I just got a question on 7. Each applicant personally appears before the hiring promotion board to participate in an oral interview. Is that us and you?
It's, which one you're looking at, is it certified or is it on page 7 or?
12, I'm sorry. I should have gave you the page number. Here again, this was such a monumental task because the state statute versus this. We've added some things in here. It's according to state statute, but there's some things added in here that down the road, I'd really like to look closer at.
This actually deals with why what I have done is squad for lieutenants and the deputy chief.
But the commission will be able to interview that person. Under state statute, when you give a applicant the first test, and it's up to our discretion that we can discontinue his exams at that point if it's not a reasonable score. Is that your understanding?
If it doesn't pass the standards that are required, yes.
Okay, thank you. Now, the certified merit officers, I understand the need for that. Here again, according to state statute, there's every 2 years, we have a list and the 3 top people are there, correct?
That list is good for 2 years.
If you're a certified officer and they're already certified, they take the written test, where do they fall in that top 3?
If they're certified, they actually, the way it's worded is they written and agility test can be waived because they're already in 1977.
I'm just trying to be fair to the applicants that are waiting, because let's say if you have 2 or 3 certified, and maybe that's going to be the only vacancies for a while, and gentleman's number 1 ready to go. And there's really no set rules I see. It's just kind of where you put them.
Well, that's according to the process. If they take the written, they take the agility, and the oral, all that is where they'll get placed in.
And then you make a recommendation at the proper time of hiring a top.
Yes, and then commission and takes a look at that. And it's a- and either concurs.
Okay.
Which by state statute is every 2 years, I believe.
The list is good for 2 years.
Yes, sir. It's all good, and we're going to take a deep dive in it going forward. But page one, and I don't want to be splitting hairs here, but it says, serious discipline. Serious, what's serious? Define serious. I mean, is it 5 days, 10 days? Really, all the statute says, we're in charge of the discipline. I don't want somebody to say, well, that's really not a serious one. That one's serious. That's not too bad serious. I don't even know why that's there.
I think it's there because U.S. Supreme Court said when you see pornography, you read it. And this, I think, is similar to that. Serious to me would be a demotion. If they're going to be suspended for a period of time, whether it's 1 day or the board becomes the commission, 10 days. I think the 1 day suspension is 10 days. So it's something that the commission, I want peer review. I want the commission to come in and say, what investigation was done? How was it done? What was your recommendation? Here it is. Then you review it and say, yes, we no.
Here again, I'm glad you're answering these. State statute, every 6 months, we have to have a performance record on file for every merit officer. Are we doing that now? That's you have access to that.
I need to make a correction.
Good.
Our evaluations now are one.
Okay. How do we get around that when it's state statute?
Well, I don't know if I would use the word get around. It's that's the way it's done, and so it needs to be done before the statute.
So, but here it's still a year, or
That's
We're-
what we do right now.
Okay.
But
so you're okay with that? The 6 months performance
I think that's in
by the peers?
agreement with the state statute.
So you'll be changing what you're doing now
Yes,
to comply with the state statutes.
and that's the reason why I want to go through.
Makes sense.
Thank you. Motion to approve the rules and procedures.
If I may, I have a
Yeah,
question.
go ahead, yeah.
Chief, on page 20, it's under F, discipline by the chief, reviewable by the commission, procedures for review. Number 2, it says the following are reviewable by the commission if the officer files a timely request for review, written reprimand, allegation of misconduct, suspension with pay. Is that accurate?
Go back on page.
It'd be page 20, at least on the copy I've got, it's page 20. F2, the following are reviewable by the commission if the officer files a timely request for review, reprimand, allegation of misconduct, and suspension without pay. This is discipline by the chief, which are reviewable by the commission. I just want to make sure that's accurate.
Yes.
Okay.
Other than chief and up to 5.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Commissioner, I was going to get a motion, then have a discussion. but
No,
that's fine.
I'm
No,
sorry.
no,
My
no.
mistake.
I'm just trying to do it. You're fine. Do I have a motion to approve the rules and procedures for the commission for June 24, 2025?
I'll second.
Okay. Do I have a motion? I can grant the motion, but I got a second there. I'm going to have a discussion right after we have a second, so.
I'll second for
All right,
discussion.
second motion,
get the entire-
open for discussion. Anybody from the public electronically have any comments? Commissioners?
I didn't quite understand the wording of the motion.
The motion is to adopt the rules and procedures for the Shelbyville Police Merit Commission dated June 24, 2025.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. State your name, please, and your business.
Bill Elliott, just a citizen of Shelbyville. My question is, will Ms. Peoples be judged by rules and regulations intact at the time of her supposed violations? Are you going to put her under the new ones, which she had no idea were in effect, or what would be in effect at this time?
That's a great question. This is an appealable case, as you know. She was under the jurisdiction. We did not accept jurisdiction until July 1st. Unless I hear otherwise from someone, she's still under, and she was charged June 10th. She would be under the old, because I asked that question. Even though we were supposed to be up and running by July 1st, on paper, we had no rules, but now we have the rules, obviously. But the jurisdiction was on June 10th, and so that's what she will be.
I mean, it sounds like a simple question, but.
No, I get it, and I asked the same thing because, you know,
And the only reason I asked that, you're getting ready to
yeah,
pass some new standard operating procedures, and I want to make sure that she's going to be judged under the old ones at the time and not the new ones.
yes, unless I'm wrong, Chief. I mean, it's a great question, but I asked it early on because you know, here again, procedural wise, if that's something that, you know, it's a new day. It's a new day for the city, a new day for the department, and I think the system's going to work great. It's going to add fairness, and it's going to be respectful of everybody that comes in front of us, and just better that we can have a system that works for everybody.
Yeah, I just want to be clear.
Yeah, I believe unless, you know, she will be, is that your understanding?
That's,
Right,
that's the only way to do it, because that's the only way we can be fair.
right.
Yep. And thank you for bringing it up.
I still call you chief, okay, out of respect.
Old chief.
Oh, gee.
Mr. Elliott, yes, sir, the allegations against certain people were based on law that.
Okay,
Misconduct, and those are the same.
okay. Just want to make sure.
Yes, sir. Good question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Yes. Please come up and state your name. I know who you are.
John West. You say that you were empowered to start July 1st. Is that correct? Is that what
Yeah,
you said?
jurisdiction was officially handed over, yes.
So Warren, the IC code 36.8, 3.5, 5.5 says this commission was supposed to be up and running March 1st, 2025.
Well, this commission didn't get formed till July.
Well, the statute still says it was supposed to be voted on by the end of 2024.
And it was, Mr. West, to your point, it was. The commission members were supposed to be voted on by March, or formed by March 1st. You're exactly right. 30 days to organize, and another 60 days to set the rules and go over all the procedures. We had none of that.
When was they voted on? Because the council minutes said they weren't voted on until June 2nd by them. You can look those
You
up.
mean our commission members?
No, not you, the council, because the council has representatives here, right?
One, Mr. Mason. Do I not understand the question? I mean, no, that's, it was pretty, you know, we were picked March 1st. Thereafter, by statute, we're supposed to be up and running as a board July 1st, not March 1st, up and running.
I haven't read that date anywhere. It was March 1st that you were supposed to be up and running.
No, it says right there in the end of it, July, you have 90 days. July 1st is when this board is supposed to be officially up and
Which meant
running.
everybody should have been picked by then, but you can see in the council minutes, June 2nd, they didn't vote till June, it's saying in the minutes, June 2nd, they voted for their.
Yeah, I think that it was, I think the mayor's board,
Yeah, we were picked on a vote, and the chief will, by the rank and file, April. I don't have the exact date. I mean, we knew. The members, some of us knew. Some of us were picked early, some of us picked later. We knew. We didn't have any authority till we got up and running. That's why I've never said anything. I've never blamed anybody. But this commission going forward has to work in a very, very timely fashion, whether it be motions. Like I said, but this commission's not at fault for not
I'm
happening
not
on July
saying that.
1st, and I appreciate
That's
that,
why Warren
because
said
I don't
I'm
want to blame anybody.
addressing questions to Warren,
That
too.
doesn't do us any good. There's nobody more frustrated than I was, because we were,
No, because nobody's more frustrated than me and him, because we've been through this stuff over the
Yeah.
years. And we don't want anybody else to go through it. That's why we're here.
it was very unfair to this commission and for the people that are on it to be given this task in such a sporadic way. But we rose to the challenge, and I think every member here, Mr. Good, we're up and running now, but it's not the way I would have done it. So, but I appreciate your question. So,
All right.
And-
comment. Any
excuse
other
me.
comments?
Yeah,
Yes.
if I can clarify, because I looked it up on my calendar, we were sworn in on July the 3rd
Okay.
by the mayor. That was the date,
Jurisdiction was passed the first. We wasn't sworn in till the third.
the 3rd of July.
I just want everybody to recognize that this commission going forward is going to work differently. It's a new day in Shelbyville. And no one liked this, this lateness of this commission getting started, but here we are. We need to make the best of it. But the people have a right to know in a transparent way to find out really what's going on. So I appreciate the comment. Thank you very much. Any other comments from the public? From the commission? Okay. All in favor for accepting and adopting the rules and procedures for the commission, June 24, 2025, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Oh. Wow, it's wrong. It's a typo here. You're correct. So let me restate the motion. I've seen so many typos around. I just, it's very frustrating. This is what I got, and this is just the latest copy, but that's my fault. I should know. But it's dated June 24th. So a motion is to adopt the rules and procedures for the commission on July 24th, 2025. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Nay. The ayes have it. The rules have been adopted at this July 24th meeting. With that, everyone and every member of the merit officers will get a copy. Is that correct, Chief? Yes, sir. Yes, thank you. And okay, moving along. Number 10, report from individual commissioners. I'm going to start with Mr. Kent. Any discussion you'd like to have?
No, sir, I have no report. I have none.
Okay, Commissioner Williams,
No, sir.
Commissioner Mason.
Nothing.
I'm going to make a quick comment. Thank you all. Thank you all for working so hard behind the scenes and trying to organize this and make this a smoother process. So thank you very much. It's an honor and privilege to be with gentlemen of your character. So thank you very much. Number 11, report from Police Chief Dwinger. Okay, you will always be on here because that's give you the respect that, you know, if something else was there. Number 12, report from Board Attorney.
With respect to the rules and regulations that have been, like, one of the first president's office, which 10 days prior to the hearing. In addition, copies were required to maintain during that same time. In addition to doing that, we given the opportunity to comment on the rules and regulations. The effective date was talking about officially for the rules. They go into effect. And then in looking at one of the rules, what it says regarding by a commissioner virtually or meeting. And I just adapted a form, prepared a form adapted from that rule that will give guidance to any member who wants to appear virtually. Deliver it to the clerk's office, and you put this information on here, and then you would be officially able to appear.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Back to the subpoenas, that's been ordered. Who's in charge to make sure that happens? Will this commission get copies?
With respect to subpoenas, the parties have the opportunity to be here anyway. I rather imagine Officer People or counsel. If they are not here, that's a matter of issue. My opinion should be that.
And I understand that. I take your advice very, very seriously, but this has been going on, and I have no faith that they're going to show up. I don't have any, I really don't. And so we have an obligation to here again, conduct this hearing in a professional, orderly manner with respect to all the parties. And so you're right. We can do that, and we will do that if she doesn't show up with counsel. I just, here again, this is an appealable case, and we got to do everything by the book. And so I have no confidence. So I'm confused now. We're not issuing subpoenas. The board asked to issue subpoenas. I want to be fair, and we ordered them, and it's not going to happen. Or
You may ask the clerk treasurer to issue a subpoena. I don't think it would be proper subpoena. I don't think that that's an appropriate use of subpoena, but in terms of subpoenaing Officer Equals, again, I would leave that up to yes. Purpose of the hearing is to make a decision whether Officer is responsible for allegation of misconduct. Yes. If she chooses not to, generally speaking, it's a lot more straightforward process that show up. So it's a at least what I'm used to hearing. Party who's accused of something doesn't appear at their purpose of the hearing. Someone before hearing who personally.
that you've read all the correspondence over and over, vacation, this and that. I've yet to hear a good reason why this should ever have been continued. There has been given none. And so I think they owe this commission and this city an answer why they even wanted to continue. But let's move on. Any discussion by the board? I don't have a problem with that if the board doesn't. I don't. But, you know, because we can go on without her. I just, here again, this board is front and center of everything, and we're going to run it the proper way. And so if people don't want to show up, I know it's rare, but it's rare not to show up and have all these excuses for all this time. So, you know, we want to get it done. I want people to know that we're serious about this. We owe it to everybody involved. So any more discussion from the board?
I just want to say that the reason for my motion for subpoenas was to make sure that all the city witnesses were going to be there, and if they had to have a document to show that they were there on their off time for overtime or anything like that, that they would have that document to.
All witness that will have to go through the chief, on that. That's a great question. But,
On that note,
It-
sir, if I may, there was also a deadline in order to present virtually witnesses by the 30th of this month. So in that pattern, who is the attorneys have elected to fill in most of the time if they are
Okay.
necessary. I think, for example,
I appreciate that. I just here again, I want to take this very, very serious because it's very serious charges. Does that answer your question,
Yes, thank you.
Mr. Williams? So, any other discussion? So we're set for August 6th at that date. So back to that. I'm just bringing this up out of order because your time's up here. Any other discussion from?
well, I am, how is the room here? Just going to be the room for the hearing?
No, I will give this center spot to the judge. I think that's appropriate. I'm a part of the commission. We can set, we have to be up here in the area, but Judge Tandy, like I say, we'll go over them 3 items, then he will take, and then they'll be under his control.
And I would say we need areas for council on
Yeah.
both sides to be located and for this testimony.
Now, in all fairness, who can get and coordinate that? Is that something, where's the witness is going to testify at? For it's audible, and here again, it's all about fairness and respect to all parties. So that's a great question. We'll just have to, when the day gets closer, we'll have to set that up here. But does that answer your question?
Yes, I just wanted to about that. I'm assuming this. I'm assuming that. One right, one of the. Probably have a cool. Now, really, the only thing we're missing. Is somewhat.
I've always had a contention with that podium there. Chief, when they're there talking, is that going to be audible to everything? Because back there, Zoom is not too bad now, but you can't hear. The public can't hear it, and assuming there's people there, they can't hear. Why don't we ever put that to the side and get some speakers in here so everybody can hear? Okay. For years it wasn't, so I'm just still back school there where, it seems to be better when I watch the meetings, but it just sometimes it comes and goes. So thank you, Mr. Good. Anything else? Yeah, what have you guys decided is fair and adequate? Here again, it's all about fairness and respect for all parties involved. Any other discussion? This time, citizens, questions, comments from the public? Anybody on virtual? Any questions? Our next meeting date is Mr. Kent, September 2nd, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, obviously the August 6th is not going to be a meeting, it will be a hearing, so September 2nd is our next meeting at, refresh my memory, was that at 5 o'clock? Did we settle on 5 o'clock?
I have to look it up on my calendar.
4 o'clock? Okay, I just want to make sure for the record.
5 o'clock. Oh, no.
It's 5 o'clock?
That's when we said, but earlier.
Okay, whatever it says, in the minutes, I don't even know that we've been inundated with so much
It was 5 o'clock.
email back and forth. 5 o'clock?
5 o'clock on the 2nd.
5 o'clock,
Yep.
September 2nd, 2025. With no other discussion, put a motion to adjourn.
I moved.
Adjourned.
I did.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.